Welcome to ELF Wind and Water, Session 4 of our Earth and Sky unit for the year. And here we have Emmy, ready to take us through the introduction.
Okay. Welcome to Weather and Water. It is a unit that's going to illustrate how important the resources we have here are on Earth, and it's going to hopefully get kids thinking about how weather happens on the planet and how wind and water work together to form weather. We have, for starters, always got to go with a puppet show. This time we've got Henry. Henry's on a quest to find out whether or not he can go on his field trip. And so to do that, he meets three main different kinds of clouds: cirrus, cumulus, and stratus. And in addition, he meets a thunderhead, which he's hoping won't be there for his field trip. He also meets the blowing wind, and the wind explains how it helps affect what clouds are going to be around. And in the end, Henry finds out that he's going to get to go on his field trip.
Yay!
There are also books that you can use. I like to use them when I'm setting up and ask the teacher maybe to read them, or a volunteer. If I have an extra volunteer, that person can read them. And then in addition, as you're introducing everything, you might ask the kids some questions about how are clouds formed, how do we predict the weather, where does the water come from that's on Earth, what's wind, and what are some tools that scientists and the kids themselves could use to measure weather and make predictions. And in addition to that, we have this lovely poster that you're welcome to hang up and discuss if you want to, or use as a visual in any other part of the unit. And it talks about water and its uses on the planet. So, one of the really neat and important things to get the kids thinking is this demonstration, and in your outline it's called "But Ne'er a Drop to Drink." You're going to fill up a gallon jug of water, and you're going to tell the students that this represents all the water on the planet. And it's all the water that's ever been here, now, forever, from before, always. This is all the water that there's ever been. You're going to fill up this cup, that's the fresh water, and there's a mark on there that says half a cup. You'll fill it up, and that's all the fresh water that's on the planet. And what's left is all the salt water. So this is water that as humans we can't really use. Then you're going to take 5 tablespoons out of the fresh water. 2. And you're going to put it into the frozen water container. And in the frozen water, this is all the fresh water. It's contained in glaciers and polar ice caps. So now we're down to about 1/4 cup, maybe, of fresh water that's left on the planet for everybody to use. So after you've reiterated and made sure that they understand that this is all the water you have, ask them, what do we use water for? And they might say, to brush our teeth. So when they say that, you take
teaspoon.
a teaspoon. Yeah,
That's okay.
That'd be a lot of teeth brushing. You take a teaspoon and you put it in the human use cup.
Ooh, I know.
What's another one?
Oh, washing the dog.
Washing the dog. So we're going to put that. We'll use that. How about you over there? What's another one?
I think that I use it for a shower.
A shower, yeah. Okay. And so you'll keep going on like that, and eventually you're not going to have a lot of water left in here. Because humans use a lot of water. So if humans are using a lot of water, what should our kind of conclusion be? Well, the conclusion hopefully will be that we need to take care of the water that we've got, and we also need to conserve it. So instead of staying in the shower till all the hot water's gone, which is really fun to do but uses up a ton of water, we need to conserve it. Always make sure to turn down the handles on your faucet so they're not dripping. All those kinds of things you could have a discussion with. But there are lots to do in all the centers, so make sure that you keep track of the time as you do it. I think that's about it for our introduction.
Okay, so if you have any questions, you can email us at mitchellelf@gmail.com. Remember, your introduction should be about 15 minutes, and then you'll break into 4 centers at about 15 to 20 minutes each, and then a 15-minute conclusion. So your 2-hour window does a lot for a 30-minute setup and a 15-minute cleanup. The end. Bye.